Naming your cat can be a fun and creative process, one that brings you closer to your new furry friend. It's more than just a label, it's an expression of the bond between you and your new feline companion. In the world of cats, a name is not merely a tag or an identifier, it's a marker of personality, an echo of their unique quirks, and a reflection of the love and affection you share. It's a little like finding the perfect nickname for a dear friend. You wouldn't just pull a random name out of a hat, would you? No, you'd want something that truly captures the essence of your buddy. That's why choosing the right name for your cat is such an important task. It's not just about convenience or simplicity. It's about finding a name that resonates with their individuality, their character, and the special relationship you share with them. A name that rolls off the tongue as easily as a purr, that sparkles with the same mischievous twinkle that you see in their eyes. And that's where this video comes in. We're here to guide you on this exciting journey, to help you navigate through the sea of possibilities, and to make the process of naming your cat as joyful and meaningful as possible. We'll be sharing our top 10 tips for picking the perfect cat name. These tips are designed to inspire you, to get your creative juices flowing, and to help you find a name that's as special and unique as your feline friend. Whether you're a first-time cat owner or a seasoned feline fanatic, we're confident that these tips will help you find the perfect name for your new companion. So, whether you've just adopted a kitten or you're thinking about adding a feline member to your family, we invite you to join us on this feline naming adventure. Together, we'll explore the art and joy of cat naming, and by the end of it, you'll be ready to bestow upon your cat a name worthy of their feline majesty. Stay tuned as we dive into our first tip on this feline naming adventure. First things first, consider your cat's appearance. The physical characteristics of your feline friend can play a significant role in the naming process. For instance, the color of your cat can inspire a name that's as unique as they are. A white cat might be called Snowball, while a calico could lend itself to a name like Patches. Size is another factor to think about. A petite cat might suit a name like Tiny, while a larger cat could command a name such as Maximus. Similarly, your cat's breed can also influence its name. A Siamese cat might be called Siam, or a Maine Coon might be perfectly suited to Majesty. Even the smaller details, like the length of their whiskers, can inspire a name. A cat with long whiskers might be aptly called Whiskers, or a dark-colored cat could be named Shadow. Remember, your cat's appearance can be a great starting point when deciding on a name. Next up, remember that personality matters. Yes, indeed. It's not all about those striking stripes or captivating colors. Our feline friends have personalities as vibrant and diverse as ours. When choosing a name for your new cat, take some time to observe their behavior and quirks. Is your furry buddy a playful acrobat, always ready to pounce at the slightest movement? A name like Pounce or Bounce could be a perfect fit. Or maybe your cat prefers to spend their days lounging in the sun, a picture of calm and tranquility. In that case, a name like Serenity or Zen could be just the ticket. Perhaps your cat is a little mischievous, always getting into things they shouldn't. Then a name like Rascal or Bandit might suit them to a T. Remember, a name that reflects your cat's personality can create a deeper bond between you two. So, consider your cat's unique personality when brainstorming names. Our third tip is to keep it simple. Now, this might seem straightforward, but you'd be surprised how often this is overlooked. When naming your feline friend, it's beneficial to choose a name that's short and easy to pronounce. You see, cats tend to respond better to one or two syllable names. It's not just about us humans finding it easy to call out, but it's also about our cats being able to recognize and respond to their name. Take for instance the name Bella. It's short, sweet, and rolls off the tongue. Or consider Max. It's crisp, clear, and gets to the point. These names are not only easy for us to use, but they're also easy for our cats to understand. They strike the perfect balance between simplicity and personality. Remember, a simple name can make communication with your cat much easier. So, when it comes to naming your cat, sometimes less is more. Tip number 4, consider pop culture references. They are everywhere, aren't they? In the books we read, the movies we watch, the music we listen to, and the TV shows we binge on. So, why not let them inspire our feline naming game? Take a moment and think about your favorite characters. Perhaps you're a fan of fantasy. Names like Gandalf or Arya might just be the perfect fit for your adventurous kitty. Or maybe you're a comic book enthusiast. In that case, Loki or Garfield could be just the ticket. Sci-fi lovers might find Yoda or Leia fitting for their curious feline, while music enthusiasts could opt for Bowie or Joplin. The possibilities are endless. Remember, the best names often reflect our passions and interests, and what better way to share that with our feline companions? Pop culture can offer a wealth of inspiration for unique and fun cat names. Our fifth tip is to get family input. When a new feline friend joins the household, it's an exciting time for everyone. So why not make the naming process a group effort? Including all family members in the decision creates a sense of unity and ensures that everyone feels a connection to the new pet. Whether it's a brainstorming session over dinner or a family vote, getting everyone involved can lead to some truly creative and meaningful names. And it's not just about picking a name everyone likes. It's about making sure that each voice is heard and considered. After all, this furry companion is a part of the family now, and everyone should feel a sense of ownership and love towards them. Don't forget, the process of naming your cat can be as fun and memorable as the name itself. So gather the troops, unleash the creativity, and make it an event to remember. Remember, naming your cat is a family affair. Tip number 6 is all about trial and error. You see, naming your feline friend isn't a one-shot deal. It's perfectly okay to test out a few monikers before you land on the one. Think of it like trying on shoes. You need to find the right fit for both you and your cat. It's a name you'll be calling out day in and day out, so it needs to roll off your tongue easily and resonate with your cat's unique personality. Don't be disheartened if the first, second, or even third name doesn't stick. It's all part of the journey. Your cat might not respond to Whiskers, but might perk up at Mittens. Observe their reaction to each name you try. Remember, this isn't a race. Don't rush the process, the right name will come. To wrap things up, remember that naming your cat should be a fun and enjoyable process. It's not just about picking a name out of the blue, but rather a journey that is filled with laughter, thoughtfulness, and creativity. It's about capturing the essence of your feline companion in a name that you can call out with pride and affection. Let's take a quick stroll down memory lane and revisit the top tips we discussed. First and foremost, consider your cat's appearance. Their color, size, or unique physical traits can be a great source of inspiration. A fluffy white cat could be Snowball, a tiny kitten might be Peanut, or a black cat with striking green eyes could be Emerald. Next up, we stress the importance of your cat's personality. Is your cat a lazy lounger or an active adventurer, a snuggler or a soloist? Their personality traits can guide you to a name that truly fits. Then we talked about keeping it simple. A name that's easy to say and hear can make the bonding process smoother and more effective. Who wants to be calling out a 5-syllable name when trying to get their cat's attention? We also touched on the fun of using pop culture references. From famous felines like Garfield and Simba, to characters from your favorite movies, books, or TV shows, pop culture can provide a treasure trove of potential cat names. We emphasize the value of family input too. After all, your cat is a part of the family, and everyone should feel a connection to their name. And finally, we discussed the process of trial and error. It's perfectly okay to try out a few names before settling on the one that feels just right. Choosing a cat name is an exciting part of welcoming a new pet into your home. It's a chance to express your creativity and form a special bond with your feline friend. We'd love to hear about your cat naming experiences, so be sure to share your cat's name in the comments below. Happy naming!